Hi. Ready for bed? Yeah. Treat lady's here. All right, ready? We're following the treat lady, treat lady, treat lady, following the treat lady, wherever she may go. Tito, titty, a teedly-do, titty. I'm like, along as part of the game we play. We're following the treat lady, treat lady, treat lady, following the treat lady, wherever she may go. Following the treat lady, treat lady, following the treat lady, wherever she may go. Ooh, it's gross in here. I think they ate their eggs today.
You think?
Huh?
You think?
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Oh, no, that's what's other, I think.
Could they be in the coop? I mean, the run?
I didn't see any when I was coming in and out of there.
And they
We should-
free-ranged a lot today.
Yeah,
They
we could
coulda
check
just-
that area.
They could have laid it anywhere in the yard, really.
Who's still out here?
President Roosevelt.
President Roostervelt. Oh, now look, all your ladies followed you.
I think he was tidbitting for them. Now you got everybody but this one, Coco Moran.
Come on, sweet girl.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Night, night, babies.
Did they make it all the way back here?
Yeah, they were in here.
There's their old nesting box. This is our old chicken coop underneath the boys' tree house. And we used it until it just didn't really work anymore. Yeah, I'm still recording. These are the bricks that I was thinking about.
Please tell me we aren't the only parents who find our children's clothes outside. Please.
I don't see anything back here. I can tell they've been dust bathing back here though, because there's several like chicken-sized holes. There's several chicken-sized holes. Ah, shoot. I'm allowed to sneeze loud. I'm a dad. You want to look over by the trampoline?
Sure.
Used to be called a jumpaline.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, that looks like eggshells. No, just paper.
It definitely looked like eggshells.
You coming with us, baby kitty? That's our cat, who's basically a dog. Pretty azalea.
This is like Easter, but less fun.
Yeah, we're looking for Easter eggs. Did they make it over here? They like to hang out in that.
Yeah, I know
bush.
that they were over here at some point today. I don't know if they came home.
Where'd this cable come from?
Okay, now the mysteries are growing. Something's wrong with the trampoline. I don't know where that cable came from.
I don't recognize that.
I was gonna say I thought it was something that was holding the lights up, but that's not the same cable. We should ask Asher if he found it somewhere.
Did you want to look back here?
Yeah, he saw it.
Sonic looks like he's been on a bender. It's not real.
Oh.
It's like a fake one.
Oh. I wonder how that made it all over here.
Watch out for these thorns.
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me if there's one in there, but I don't really want to go looking.
I don't either.
All right, anything else to say?
This is Asher. What does he call this? The greenhouse? The green room? Something like that. He loves to hang out in there.
Remember he used to do like pretend therapy in here?
I forgot about that.
He set up a big log and he would sit on it like it was a couch and would talk about his feelings.
Precious boy. Yes, I remember that now that you're saying. I had forgotten it.
And that's why it was like a safe, important space to him. That when we had all that yard work done, we were like careful not to have this touched.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think the white chickens have been eating the eggs. I cannot prove that yet because I haven't witnessed it, but I think that's what's happening. There was some yellow on them the other day, and the more I looked at it, I think it was like egg yolks on both of them. So we need to figure that out and then figure out how to stop it. So if you're watching this and you know how to stop, is this poison ivy or poison oak?
No, say that again.
Is this poison ivy or poison oak? It's 3 leaves, right? Leaves of 3. Leave me be.
No, I think it's a velociraptor.
Oh, that's not a velociraptor.
No, that's a
Diplodocus.
No, Dilophosaurus.
Dilophosaurus.
Yeah, because of the thing.
Yeah. No, these.
Yeah, that might be.
Or is this that weird vine that is everywhere?
Oh yeah.
It's this.
That grows from like all the way in the front yard.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah, it's connected. Look, it connects to this root. So y'all, when I say that like our yard is like ridiculous with roots, like look at this. This like brown root that runs across has all these vines spread into our yard.
It might be kudzu. I don't know. There's just a bunch of that over in the front yard.
They have kudzu in the front yard? I thought we had like ivy.
I don't know. Whatever that stuff is.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
we definitely have that.
It comes from the neighbor's yard and underneath the fence and kind of takes over our yard. And every now and then it grows up on the house and I have to pull it off.
Yeah. Low priority. Oh, I will show you. Look over here. This is the space, Joseph, that I think if I could spend the summer like putting mulch on top of these leaves and just different things.
Trying to stop it all.
No, to try to improve this soil.
Yeah.
I don't think I could have a very successful like veggie garden over here in the summer months because I think there will be too much shade from these trees.
Yeah.
Unless I could find some shade
tolerating
things to add, like these things that grow everywhere.
Yeah.
But I want to try getting this prepped so that once all these leaves are off in the cooler months, we could use this area for cold hardy plants like brassicas and things like that you can plant in the fall and then harvest in the spring.
Do you want to like cut all this down?
At least trim it back. I mean, if we cut it all down, this dinosaur won't have a place to hide anymore. Or that flamingo. We find all kinds of toys because our sweet boy Asher, man, he plays hard. His play is shifting now. He's almost 9.5. So we're starting to see some shift in play sometimes. You know, I think a lot of adults can relate to that season where you sort of enter that preteen phase. I'm not ready to call him a preteen by any means, but I can remember before I was a teenager, like 10, 11, 12, constantly going back and forth with, do I want to play with toys? No, I'm too old for that stuff. And I can remember I had my stepdad put my Barbies in the attic and then get them back out for me so many times because I would miss playing because I was still a kid and I felt like I needed to grow up. Like I was embarrassed to still be playing with Barbies, but I still wanted to. So I want to protect that in Asher and Abraham as well, as long as possible. That childlike innocence that likes to play. And
he likes to come back here and set up zoos and
oh yeah,
Jurassic Parks.
Yeah, that's why the dinosaurs are like he'll set them up and then get most of them and forget some. So
he'll set up speakers and have theme songs. Oh, this was a cat that he used to birth, I think.
I don't think this one was birthed. This one's got some ears chewed off. I think Bobo left that one.
Yeah, never mind.
I'm not sure why there's a lighter under there. All right, so some mysteries to solve.
Hey, a paver. We were missing a paver over at the raised beds.
Oh. Don't feel like hearing that. I'm just going to be really honest. I'll get it another time. There's one. What's he been doing back here? There's plastic totes in there.
He's setting up something.
Yeah, got all kinds of adventures. Oh goodness. Looks like some trash got blown over here.
This is our waiting to be burned pile. We're waiting until we can safely burn.
Wonder where my little mirror went. I remember Asher wanting to play with it one day. I'm curious. You know, I planted a few hostas over here.
Yeah. That I ran over with the lawnmower.
You know, I wasn't going to call you out on that, but I do think that happened. Anyway, a few did sprout. So I'm watching this area to see if anything comes back. I'm contemplating planting directly in the ground here. Like doing like I did today in the front yard, like where the trellises are, but like digging out this top layer to get weeds and grass and stuff out of it, adding back in some topsoil with the that we got, which the guy says there's like compost in it, so getting that ready. And then I'm thinking of planting amaranth right here because it gets tall and sometimes needs to be supported. So I figured if it grew here, if it needed support, we could always attach it to the rail here, and it's pretty.
Yeah.
So that could be like a really pretty pop of color right here.
Yeah.
And I'm growing it because it's pretty, and then we technically could eat it as well, but I'm gonna feed it to the chickens.
Nice. Hey, you know what a hosta says when it's leaving for the season?
What?
Hasta la vista.
Farmer?
I don't know.
Gardener?
As far as I thought. Hasta la vista.
Hasta la vista. I like it. You got jokes. You guys want to hear some dad jokes? Joseph's got them. This is making me like the two. I like what you started here. I think we should do like what we did in the front yard, where it's at least 3 across, maybe 4.
Instead of the gap.
Yeah, instead of it being like just 2 in the middle.
Yeah.
Because I'm not planning on planting anything on the inside.
We'll see where I was missing one.
Yeah, I see that. So at least we know we got that one, so we wouldn't have to buy a ton. So, hey buddy.
Hey Asher.
Yeah, so we could do that. And then like this whole area. I don't feel like we necessarily have to put the pavers like, you know,
Yeah.
here.
But this is kind of far apart to like comfortably
Yeah.
walk on.
Yeah, we're gonna do.
It's like hopscotch.
At some point, we're going to do a chip drop. We got to get everything. Trying to prioritize the things that get dumped in our driveway.
Yeah.
So we've got to process all the soil that's in the driveway now, which is going to take a little bit. Then we're going to do a shipment of mulch that'll go on top of all the raised beds and everything that all of our vegetables and things. And then after I can sign us up for chip drop, because I don't want to risk that we would actually be one of those people or families that gets it right away, and not one of those families who waits for 2 years.
I hope not 2 years.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I think there's a lot of stuff available right now still because of Colleen. But we're going to use the chip drop mulch for like walkways and things like that. So it'll run like from the run to the coop and all those areas. And then once it's broken down, like then next year, we could put that on top of the beds. But I've had several people tell me to wait, that a chip drop wouldn't be broken down enough to actually put on the beds. So yeah. And then I don't think I told you what I'm gonna plant around the pond. All right, here's why I haven't told him. I bought more seeds.
What? Rachelle, we talked about this.
But it's because it's something I would enjoy, Asher and I would enjoy. And I think it will help improve this soil around our pond area.
Yeah.
Obviously this area still needs quite a bit of work. But you ready? You want to know what I'm going to plant here?
Yeah.
Peanuts.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. So I ordered peanuts. And maybe a couple of other things since I was already ordering peanuts. And so we'll plant those around here. I think I'm also, with the peanuts, still gonna put that little bunny grass that we have. I'm gonna put that, or not bunny tail grass, something like that. I'm gonna still put those around and stuff. And we've got to reconsider what we're putting in these beds. So this is our children's garden right here. And the kids and I planned out everything. I mean, we have it all written out, like following the square foot garden method. Every bed we had them planned and what we were going to plant, and we were starting with mostly some cool weather things and whatnot. Well, then once we finally got our soil in here, you can see in a few of these that our dog Bo enjoys them. And so I didn't want to plant anything here and feel like a waste of time if Bo just dug it right up. I have a few things, like I think as I thin out some lettuce and things like that up front, I was thinking the other day that maybe I could move some of that over here. But anyway, so the kids and I need to sit down and rethink what's going to go in these beds, since it's going to be warm, hot crops, like for the summer mostly. Maybe still some strawberries, like we planned to put, I think, in the red one. But gotta do some of that. We still got some planning and things.
Did the rooster get you?
Oh goodness.
You got to go in there and tell him who's boss.
Huh?
You got to go in there and tell him who's in charge.
You going? You okay? All right, he's gonna tell him who's boss. So this is the children's garden, technically here in the middle, surrounded by the butterfly garden. Is the plan for all of this. Like we had these beautiful butterfly bushes, though Bo dug over here, and this one's kind of struggling. It's still growing and thriving, but it's like instead of upright.
Just like people, we can grow and thrive and still struggle.
And then
Did you show him who was boss?
yeah,
You got to pick him up and
you didn't
and
kick him, did you? For real?
No, I just did this.
Uh-huh.
Put him down and then kind of, like, not hard though.
Hmm.
Just enough that he'll.
Really, what you should do is pick him up and walk around the girls and let
Yeah.
him realize.
And go like this and make him dizzy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't want to hurt him, so let's
But
not.
But he needs.
Right,
but he needs to.
know.
He's,
Sorry.
yeah,
Justin.
he knows. He needs to know that you're a safe person around his girls, and you're in charge.
Oh, thanks for dumping those out. Oh, Asher, will you grab that?
dumped
I didn't.
You did it? Thank
Yeah,
you.
I didn't do
Thank
that.
you. I'm sorry. Asher, will you grab that fork, please? It's right by the run, so that we. I heard that. So that we can take that inside.
What fork?
Right here.
Because I doubt any of our viewers can relate to their children leaving silverware outside, right?
Where?
Right here, bud. Right here by my foot. Yeah. So, Joseph, remember I said there's another bed that we need to make?
Yeah.
Not the bed we said. So, we're going to build a bed that runs right along here.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna plant some herbs and some vining plants that'll go up here and provide some shade during the summer. It's pretty. It's white one. And then all the little white flowers that are starting to bloom, those are blackberries. Unfortunately, they're the wild blackberries that have thorns. I mean, they are wicked thorns. So the blackberries are usually good. So we've cut down some of them, but I tend to protest a bit, and we usually keep some of them. We can wear gloves when we pick them.
They taste good.
They do taste good.
The birds like them.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, well, this was an unexpected, like, ramble. This, you know how it's called a ramble when you can, like, it's like a stroll. You can call a stroll, like, through the woods or whatever, like a ramble through the woods.
Yeah.
But also, we rambled, like, vocally.
Yes.
Yes. No, I mean, I don't normally ramble, ever.
No.
Ever.
Ever.
So this was definitely an
It's rather uncharacteristic of
rather
you.
uncharacteristic.
Uh-oh. It's falling apart.
Yeah.
Whoever built these, you need to hire somebody else.
I don't mind talking about this briefly. Hang on, bud. We can look at it. So here's what we did when we were building the raised beds. You know, we used pallet wood, and we used is that technically called like a pneumatic nailer, like an air, is that the right word?
Yeah, air nailer.
Like an air, yeah. And we used, we'll help you in just a second. We used brad nails. They were fairly inexpensive, easy.
Yeah, they were out of Tom nails, so we had to get Brad nails.
Were they the Brad Pitt nails?
Yeah.
So anyway, once we moved them from where we built them and put them in place, and then put soil in them especially, we just need to go around with a drill and some screws and repair some.
We might could even add like a board that goes across the top.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
Because it's not like that's gonna affect the
I
growing.
love you guys.
I love you
got it
too.
all by yourself. Look at you.
I was saying I love you too.
Are you gonna turn?
Oh, you were saying you love our viewers?
Yeah.
That was kind of you. Are you gonna make another tortoise?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love your tortoise costume. It's great.
But since it has bigger, I'm gonna be the collided tortoise. Its neck could be this high.
Whoa.
It's prehistoric.
So it's like a prehistoric tortoise?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I actually have a prehistoric tortoise on Jurassic World Alive, which you should play.
How does it compare to the, oh goodness,
We
the
should.
prehistoric sea turtle? What's it called?
Archelon.
Archelon. I almost said like archipelago. So like this is.
That's right. How to say
I
it.
know. Archelon. So how did the Archelon and then what did you call
The Goliath tortoise.
Goliath tortoise? So how similar are they? Is
Really
one
similar, except tortoises live on land, but they have the same diet.
interesting? Okay.
Some tortoises eat fish.
Yeah.
Some tortoises would go in shallow water,
Mhm.
but sometimes they love water, but they just can't swim in it.
Mm.
Follow Asher for more prehistoric tips and facts.
Asher's so smart.
I'm gonna call myself. Wait, Asher Peterson.
Asher Peterson.
Like coyote.
You're about to enter the fact zone with Asher Peterson.
What are the different zones he enters? You're about to enter
He
the.
answers the bee sting. He answers
Sting zone,
the copperhead bite. He enters
the pain zone.
Yeah.
Remember when he got that bullet ant to bite him?
Yeah, and the tip of his thumb came off. Like you could just see his thumb. Like you couldn't see his thumb because it was like blood. But he got bit by a ginormous turtle, and it went.
Oh my goodness. That sounds painful.
It was. He was just like this. All right, they just bit the tip of my thumb off. He wasn't even crying.
He does a lot of that stuff.
To teach kids and people not to go near animals that could be endangered or that could hurt you in the wild.
Yeah. And so that he can speak from a place of understanding and knowledge about how it feels.
I thought you were holding a chicken.
No, I'm holding what I'm assuming is your shirt.
Hey!
Hey! And some chicken treats. Bye. Love you. He's fun. Thank you. And so smart. I love him. All right, we're gonna wrap this up.
Yep.
Thanks for your time. Thanks for hanging out with us. And remember, God made you in his image for a purpose, and you are very, very loved.